Hey y'all! So today I am going to be doing a review, well, not a full review, but a wear test of the new Nars foundation. This is the Natural Radiant Longwear foundation. I am in the shade Punjab. I think it's Punjab. And here's what it looks like. I bought this last week and I used it once, but I literally got home from Sephora after work and I put it on and I only wore it for a couple hours, so I couldn't really see it in natural daylight. But here is what the foundation looks like. And as you can see, I'm not wearing any face makeup. I'll zoom y'all in. I did my eye makeup. I used the Tarte Man-Eater Volume 2. Here's what that looks like. I haven't put my eyeliner or mascara on, but for me, I always do my eyes before my face just because of fallout and pretty much because of fallout. I cannot do my foundation first and then my eyes because I feel like what's the point if I'm just gonna have fallout everywhere? But yeah, so I think I told y'all, but I am in the market for a wedding foundation. And I posted my bridal trial a few weeks ago, and someone commented that I should try this new Nars foundation, and I was like, okay, I've been seeing videos about this and I've been wanting to try it, so I'm just shaking it right now. But I'm really excited to try this out because I've been hearing so many good things about it. But yeah, so I'm just shaking it. I don't know if you're supposed to, but I always shake my foundations. I love the packaging. I love that as a pump. As you can see, I've already used it once, but this is gonna be super easy. And so I'm super weird. I don't know why I do this. I think because it's easy. I kind of just put it on my face and then I blend it out. So let's go ahead and do that. As you can see, I put it all over my... I forgot to prime. Dang it. Okay, whatever. Dang, man, I was gonna use my Fenty Beauty primer. I don't want to wipe this off. I'm not gonna wipe it off. I'll just do this. I'll try it again with the primer at some point. Dang it. I was gonna use my Fenty Beauty primer because I love this. This is their, what is it called? Matte blurring primer. But this moisturizes my skin and I feel like it makes my skin look really good for foundation. Dang. That's just me jumping right into it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. It's a lot of coverage, which I like. Just in general, if I'm wearing, well, especially for my wedding, but if I'm wearing makeup, I like doing makeup, you know? Not that I want to be super full coverage cake face all the time, but if I am going out or something, I like full coverage. And I think I say this all the time, but I hope y'all can see. I don't ever just do a no makeup look because I don't wear makeup. I'm looking at my window, sorry. I don't wear makeup every single day. I don't wear makeup to work. Really, makeup for me is for the weekends and stuff like that. So when I wear makeup, I love just sitting down and doing my makeup, and it's relaxing for me and it's really fun. But if I'm gonna spend a lot of time doing my makeup, I want to be wearing makeup. I don't know, maybe that's a little much, but yeah. Okay, so I'm just continuing to blend this. So that's how my face looks. I'll zoom in really close so y'all can see it up close, but just me looking in my mirror. Sorry, I have to get my mirror really close to me. I think it looks good. I think it would look a tiny bit better under the primer, but I do think it looks good. It actually isn't clinging to my dry patches, which is nice. And for me, I mentioned this a lot of times again, but I am no face makeup expert. I mean, I'm not a makeup expert really at all, but for me, I have way more experience doing my eye makeup, and so I'm not, I'm not a professional makeup artist. I haven't been trained on color, but I have this Perfect Peach foundation, and I was matched to the shade Light Beige, and I love the way this wears. Even though I have dry skin, I feel like when the longer this wears, it looks really good. And so I wanted to find a foundation that matched like the wear time of this, but this is like pink. I don't know. I feel like I have yellow undertones, and my face is red, but I feel like my skin, I have yellow undertones. So I feel like this is probably a little bit too light for me, but for me, I prefer having a lighter foundation and then bronzing up, because I've been matched to darker foundations, and I'd rather just, well, obviously I'd rather have a foundation that matches me perfectly, but if not, I'd rather just go lighter and I can bronze instead of go darker and try to highlight. But this is what it looks like up close. I don't know if y'all can see. I think it looks good. My viewfinder looks good, so I don't know if y'all can tell on camera. I don't use like a filter or anything when I'm filming videos at all, but I think it looks really nice on my skin. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup. I'll do my concealer, my bronzer, my blush, and I'll finish my eye makeup with like my eyeliner and mascara. But yeah, when I'm done with that, I'll come back, I'll show you what it looks like with everything on, and then we will do check-ins later in the day. Okay, so I went ahead and I finished my eye makeup. I just added some Whiskey eyeliner, which I love, and then I just got a new Lancome lash primer, which I feel like this makes a huge difference. This, to me, will make any mascara look good, because I went to Target and I got the Maybelline Lash Sensational a week or two ago, and I think I tried it like once. And I didn't like it. Like, I put it on and I was like, this is horrible. But I just put it on with the primer, and I don't know if y'all can tell. These are my horrible eyelashes, so don't mind these. These are my good ones, but I feel like it looks really good, and I think it's because of the primer. But that's all I did. I was gonna do my bronzer and blush and highlight off camera, but I kind of want to do it on camera with y'all to see how the products blend, and I decided I'm not gonna set it. I don't know if y'all can tell on camera, but my double chin. I feel like there's a line that you can, like a line of demarcation that you can see, and I know you need to take foundation down your neck, but I never do that because it's so annoying to like remove makeup from my neck, so I never do that. But I was looking in the mirror and I feel like I saw a line, so I don't know if it's oxidized or what, but I don't know. From afar, I keep on looking at my viewfinder just to see, but from afar, it doesn't look like a bad match. Let me get my actual mirror and see, because I never wear low-cut things, but I mean, on my wedding, my dress is a dress, so it's not like up to my neck. So, yeah. I feel like it might have gotten a little bit darker. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe by then I'll be a little bit more tan, but I don't really, I mean, I go outside for working out, but I never tan. I've never been to a tanning bed. I'm not someone who lays out, only because I get dark so easily, so I don't like actively try and get dark. It'll just, actually, no, I probably will get dark because soccer season's coming up. So yeah, I probably will get a little bit darker. Maybe I'll try and wear like lower cut things. Okay, tangent. Anyway, let's go ahead and do our bronzer. I am going to use the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It smells really good. I was into this for a bit, but then I found my number 7 bronzer and I fell in love, and so I stopped using this, but I want to try it out to see if it's any good. I feel like I tried using it a little bit ago, and I feel like it didn't blend very well, but maybe that's just me. We'll see how it blends over this foundation. Sorry if I'm looking down. I have a mirror like in front of me, but I'll just use this little tiny mirror. Actually, I'm gonna use a bigger mirror so I can like see the full effect. I used to really like doing my makeup, like my eye makeup, with a little mirror and get really close. I still get really close, Ooh, that was a lot of bronzer. But now I feel like I need a bigger mirror so I can like see the whole effect, if you know what I mean. But I feel like I just tasted a little bit of this bronzer and it tastes really good. Okay. I like that. That's one side of my face. You can obviously tell a difference. No bronzer, bronzer, and I think it looks good. My bronzer wasn't skipping at all. It's not taking away the foundation. So good. No, so far so good. I can talk, don't worry. Okay. I think it looks pretty good. I have to get so close when I'm like trying to see my pores and stuff. But I forgot to mention earlier, this foundation blended out so fast. I mean, I think this brush helps. This is the Morphe M439. It's huge, so obviously it covers like a lot of surface area, but my foundation blended so easily. Okay, for blush, I have a few. I think I want to still use my Jouer blushes. I could use nude. Nude would be good, or I could use pink. Or no, this is the one that I pulled out that I want to try. This is the Burt's Bees blush, and this is the shade Shy Pink. I know everyone was raving about like Bare Peach, or is that what it was called? Smoky Peach. I forgot what it was called. And I got it. Ooh. Oh, whoa. First of all, this is like very like flimsy packaging, but when I got the Bare Peach or the Smoked Peach, whatever that color is, it smelled so weird. Like, it smelled really sour. I don't know. It was really weird, so I was kind of nervous to try that. This one, on the other hand, smells fine. But, again, I just dropped it. I'm going to use my bigger mirror, and we'll see how this applies. These are also, okay, maybe I'm just crazy, but these are so powdery. Like, I just dipped my brush. I hope it focuses. Like, there's a lot of pigment on my brush, but I don't know if the camera is picking up, but it's so powdery. Like, there's so much powder. And someone else was raving about them, like, all this powder. Someone else was raving about them, and so I asked them if their blush had a lot of fallout, and they said no. So I was like, okay. But, I don't know. I think I'm just used to the really good, I'm gonna use a different brush. Well, I'll just use this. I guess I'm used to the really good Makeup Forever ones that like have no fallout, but are like really like, that have no fallout and are really nicely pigmented. This is a really pretty color, actually. This is what I wanted. I didn't want something like too tan or too orange, which I love those types of blushes. But sometimes with like a warm smoky eye, I just feel like a pink blush looks nice, you know? Maybe. Look at this tiny brush compared to my giant cheek. So with blush, nothing is really, like, it's not picking it up, it's not clinging, it's, you know, I'm tapping my blush instead of like blending it on because this brush is so small. But I think the blush looks good. Okay, sorry this video is so long already, and I know we still have to do check-ins, but really quickly for lips, I'm gonna use this Sephora. This is actually kind of fun because I'm using a lot of like new products that I haven't used in a video. The Sephora lipstick in the shade, I was gonna say the shade is called Made in Italy, but that's not the shade. It is #Lip Stories, and this is in tan lines. The shade is Made in Italy. No. I have used this once before as well, and it's interesting. Okay. Ew, my lips are dry. It's actually very pigmented. Gonna blend it in. My lips are so dry. Like, I worked out this morning and I probably have not been properly hydrating. But that is the look. I'm just such a sucker for smoky eyes, nice, like not neutral, but a nice like soft cheek, a nice and warm bronzer, and a nude lip. This is like such an ideal look for me. And I'm actually really surprised because I'm not wearing winged eyeliner. I'm just wearing eyeshadow that's smoked out. But let me go ahead and do a better zoom in. Also, yes, I need to get my mustache taken care of. But in my eyebrows, I need to pluck my eyebrows. I used to get them threaded. Well, when I was a lot younger, I got them waxed, and then I started getting them threaded, and then I just stopped. Like years ago, I just stopped. I don't know. And now they're like, they've always been bushy and thick. See, like I obviously have texture that you can see, but I feel like the foundation isn't emphasizing it. I think it looks pretty good. And it definitely looks good. Obviously, it looks better from far away. But yeah, when I was younger, I used to wax my eyebrows, then I started threading them. But I went to someone who threaded them, and I just started getting lazy, and years ago I stopped going. And so my eyebrows aren't maintained. I need to now, but I pluck a little bit in the middle, but I don't do that on a regular basis. Like, I am not someone who's sitting here like plucking their eyebrows. As you can see, they're quite out of control, but I don't mind it. I should probably get them done before my wedding. But yeah, okay. So for the foundation, so far, it's not a first impression because again, I used it about a week ago for a couple hours, but I really like the way it looks. And I think it's a good color match. I feel like I need an even bigger mirror because when I went to my full-length mirror over there, it's not very good lighting, so that's when I saw like the huge line of demarcation, and I feel like I look way darker in that lighting. So I don't know what's true. I mean, obviously I'm in front of a window, and so light is shining directly on me, so I probably look lighter when light is shining directly on me than obviously in like a dark shadow. But just by looking at it in my big mirror, okay, not the perfect match, but when I am looking up close in my mirror, it's not like really emphasizing my pores or my texture. I think my skin truly would look better, with that primer, but I don't think it looks bad. Like the Clinique, I think I talked about this before, but the Clinique Beyond Solutions foundation that has the giant doe foot, I've tried so hard to make that work, and like immediately when I put it on, I don't like the way it looks on my skin. So this is a lot better. It is currently, I've never done a foundation check-in. It is currently 12:37. Can y'all see? No? Okay. It's 12:37. I'm gonna wear this all day. I'll do a few check-ins, and I'll come back at the end of the night and kind of like review it, and we'll see how it wore. But yeah, I guess I will see y'all in a little bit. Bye. So it is about 5 p.m. 4:54, sorry, to be exact. This is what the makeup looks like. I'm looking at my viewfinder. It's my little food vlogging camera, so my viewfinder's like above. You definitely see my texture. I feel like I'm getting a little bit oily on my nose and on my forehead. It looks good from afar. I mean, it still looks good, definitely. I think, I don't know if I'm crazy. Sorry, this is like a horrible angle, but there might be a little bit of foundation rubbing off my nose. So it looks pretty good still. Again, I'm getting a tiny bit oily in my forehead and my nose, and my skin is really weird because it's dry, but when I wear makeup, it gets kind of oily. So yeah, I'm thinking I'll do another check-in in about 4 hours or longer. I want to see the longest time I can get out of this foundation, but as of a 4-hour check-in, I'm still liking it. I still think it looks good. Obviously, you can see texture on my face, and I think again with the primer, it'll look a little bit better. Don't mind my messy bed. But yeah, I will check in another few hours, and we'll see how it is. Bye. Okay, so I was literally just here. It's 5:20, so it's only been 20 minutes, but I just took my dog outside, and I was looking at my reflection in my cell phone, and my, no, I was gonna say my face, but like my nose and my forehead were so freaking oily. And yes, I was in absolute direct sunlight, so that probably played a part. So just now I put some Laura Mercier translucent setting powder just on my nose and my forehead, and when I check in and like for whatever hours. We'll see if that helps, because again, normally I don't like to powder my face because it like makes it super dry, but that was like pretty oily. So anyway, I will be back and we will check to see how this makeup looks after a few more hours. Okay, bye. Hey y'all, so it is 9:39. Yeah, my phone's really dark. It's 9:39, so I've been wearing this foundation for 9 hours. And let me go ahead and zoom in. So normally I never ever film with lights. I like filming in natural light, but since it's obviously super dark outside, I have these box lights that I'm using, so they're not directly in front of me. So the lighting is a little bit weird, but like it's dark on this side. I think the lights are making me look shinier than I actually am, but it's good that I'm seeing, here, I'm not gonna zoom in just yet. It's good that I'm seeing this in like direct light. So I'm definitely shiny. Foundation on my nose, hello texture, has kind of worn off. I did, like I said earlier, I did end up powdering like my nose and my forehead, actually really just my T-zone, like here and here. And I forgot to mention, I didn't actually wear any highlighter today, so definitely have like a natural glow. I can still, sorry, I have to like see it all together. I can still see my blush, which is really good. Overall, I think I need a primer with this, and I might also look into getting a setting spray that locks everything in, so like maybe Urban Decay All Nighter, or just try and find another setting spray, because when I initially applied it, it looks really good. It didn't look too dry, and then as I wore it, it looked better, but then I don't know at what hour mark it started I started getting real shiny. So I feel like wearing a primer would be good. Like I said, I would use the Fenty Beauty one. And then just trying it with different things. Maybe initially setting it, but I feel like when I initially set my foundation, it just looks really like cakey and powdery. You could still see my texture, but really like the foundation is still on my skin. Maybe it's worn off just a bit on my nose, definitely. But it's still my forehead, it's still my cheeks. I just think I'm pretty shiny and these lights are just definitely accentuating it. I forgot to mention, I ordered the new primer by Viseart, and it's very thin and liquidy. Normally the only eye primer I use is the MAC 24-hour extended eye base, and then I put either my Paint Pot or my Smashbox primer over, and that really locks in my eyeshadow. But I got this out, so I've been wanting to try it to see if anything compares. Wearing this alone does not work for me, and today I paired it with the Smashbox lid primer, and again, lighting's not great. I don't even know if you can tell. It lasted a lot better. Like, you can definitely still see eyeshadow. You can actually see it pretty well. The lighter colors have faded, and this is just me personally, and I've said this so many times, but my left eye, it's so crazy. My left eye is so oily. I mean, both of my eyelids are oily, but my left eye is exceptionally oily. And I kind of want to zoom y'all in. Y'all probably can't, no, this lighting just isn't working. No. But I can still see the lighter color on the inner part of my lid on my right eye, but on my left eye, it's just gone. So I feel like, I don't know, I need like a really strong primer for my left eye. But yeah, again, I did enjoy this foundation. I will continue to wear it. I don't know if I'm going to wear it for my wedding day. I need to play around with primers, setting powders, and setting sprays. But overall, I do like this. And I don't know, I like the coverage. I'm glad that it's not super drying. Like, on my chin, I did put a little bit of powder on my chin. I forgot to say that too. Looks a tiny bit cakey on my chin. And aside from my texture, I just have textured skin. Like, it looks good still, and I'm still wearing foundation. I use my Tarte Shade Tape Concealer. I never set it, but there's definitely still concealer on my face. So yeah, I hope you found this video helpful. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.